Today we're going to learn all about characters in a fictional story. The main character in a story is called the protagonist. This is the character that the story mostly focuses on. The character that is opposite the protagonist is called the antagonist. This is the person who normally is against the motivations of the protagonist or can get in the way of what the protagonist is trying to achieve. No matter if your character is a protagonist or an antagonist, they could fall into one of two different types of character categories. The first is called a static character. This is a character who remains the same throughout the entire story, from the beginning to the middle to the end. The next type of character you'll see in a story is called a dynamic character. This is a character who undergoes a significant change from the beginning to the end of the story. Understanding who a main character is allows you to better understand the perspectives and motivations that help create a robust and exciting story. Dynamic characters help keep the story interesting so that the reader wants to keep reading. Static characters can help develop the protagonist and antagonist into more interesting characters. Think about if you've seen a movie with a sidekick. Normally the sidekick is not super dynamic. However, they do a lot to make the main character advance and change. So every time you read a fictional story, you should ask yourself, who are the main characters and how do they keep the story interesting? If you have any questions for this lesson, make sure that you reach out and book a time to come and meet with me during my office hours. You can also always send me an email or a chat.